Hi and welcome, my name is Vanessa Miquelon. This is a 30 minutes energizing yoga flow, which is ideal if you need a quick pick-me-up moment. We're still gonna be working with our breath and stretching the whole body, but you will also fire up your whole system. You don't need any equipment, but if you find it comfortable to keep a brick or a block or even a cushion to sit and to support yourself, you're more than welcome to keep that equipment with you. We make a start into a child's pose. So you want to come at the back of your mat with your feet touching together, your knees as wide as your mat, and your arms lengthening forward. And you can come onto spider fingers and really pull the tailbone back, release your head down to the floor, and start drawing your belly button inwards. So if your knees are sensitive, you can always place a towel or a blanket underneath or behind. But let's take this moment to really lengthen through your tailbone and then stretch the spine, stretch the fingers forward. Take a deep breath in through your nose, and as you exhale, hug the abdominals in. Really switch off your core muscles. And take this one more time, breathing in and exhale. Now, take your palms completely touching down and walk your hands slightly towards your right side. You can have your left hand resting on top of the right. Pull your left hip back and release your head. So see if you can get a little bit more stretch sensation into the left side of the waistline. And then come back to center and do the same thing on the other side. So right hand on top of the left, right hip pulling back. And then slowly make your way back into the middle. From that, curl your back and transfer the weight forward onto your hands. And then shift the back, arching through the spine. So arch your back and then reach back. And we repeat this movement like a wave. Round your spine as you shift forward. And then arch your spine as you shift back. So your head can drop in between your arms as you move forward. Big C shape. And it can lift as you're arching. Let's take one more time to open your hips and massage your back. And next time we come all the way onto our belly, so round your spine. Now separate your feet and ease yourself onto your belly. We're gonna wake up our back. Take your elbows into cactus shape, breathe in, and as you exhale, float your chest and your elbows. Again, release your chest, your arms down, and exhale, lengthen your spine and lift your elbows. We don't want to feel any back pain, we just want to feel the back muscles are active. One more, lower down, reach your elbows up, and then for 4 times we lengthen the arms as forward as we can, and we squeeze the elbows until they touch our chest. So we move our shoulders onto our back and squeeze the elbows in. If that's too much, please stay still or keep going up and down. So very last time, hug your elbows in. Then let's find our hands under the shoulders. Inhale and exhale, lengthen your chest and float slightly higher up. So this is preparation for your cobra pose. Elbows hugging in, chest forward, release down. If there was enough, repeat. If you come with me, take your feet in line with your hips. Again, chest moves forward. Active through your back, strong through the arms. And release. Lovely. Press all the way back. Let's find our downward facing dog. So lift your hips high to the sky. Evident a walk on spot to open up your calves. Eventually you can twist it through your hips if you like. The arms are completely extended and you want to press the weight of the body backwards. Now start walking all the way to the front of your mat. Keep your head heavy and softly bend your knees, feet as wide as your hips. Take a slow roll up through your spine. Bring your arms all the way sideways and up. Now make a pistol above your head. We're gonna open up the side of the body more. So if that's available, your feet touch together. Breathe in, and as you exhale, tilt up and over to the right. Your hips moving to the left, your left shoulder pressing back. If that's uncomfortable for your balance, separate your feet a bit more. You should feel more stable. Come back into center, breathe in again, and tilt up and over to the other side. Your inner thighs hugging, right shoulder moving back. Back into center, one more each side. Lengthen up, take it across to the right, move your hips to the left. And again, breathing in Grow taller, lengthen and tilt. Find your way back into center. Now take your hands at the center of your heart. Roll your shoulders down. You can practice your salutation with your feet together or a bit more comfortable with your feet apart. That's completely your choice. So let's come at the front of the mat. As your next inhale, float your arms up. Maybe take a little arch. Exhale, fold forward, releasing your head. Inhale, lift your spine halfway. As you exhale, step your right foot back, take your right knee down. Lift your arms up to the sky, that's your kneeling lunge option. Make again a pistol. Lengthen your arms up and back and open through your chest. Stay there, breathing slowly through your nose. Exhaling, maybe leaning forward with the hips. Now hands come down, step into a plank. So take yourself with your shoulders on your wrists, legs long. For any back issues, you can always keep your knees on the ground. Take one extra breath and then lower down your knees. Bend your elbows close to your chest. Resume your cobra, chest moving forward. Press all the way back, downward facing dog. Stay there, breathing in through your nose. As you exhale, energize your arms more. Feel the fire in your abdominals. Now step your right foot forward, take your left knee down. Lengthen your arms overhead for your kneeling lunge, or take it deeper. Make a pistol, lengthen your arms up and back, and perhaps slice your legs a little bit more forward. You're lifting through your abdominals and creating length in your spine. Frame your front foot and step at the front of your mat. As you breathe in, come all the way up. Maybe take a gentle arch. Hands at the center of your heart. Let's try the second side. Lift up. As you exhale, easy fold. Lengthen your spine halfway and step your left foot back. Take your left knee down, reach your arms overhead, maybe make a pistol. Reconnect to your breath to see if you can go a little deeper in your hips. Keep your glutes active, your inner thighs active. Find your hands around the front foot and step into a plank. So hold the position, hugging the abdominals in. You're more than welcome to lower your knees on the ground. Or if you want to keep your knees off the floor, maintain your spine exactly as it is as you bend your elbows, and then move into your upward facing dog or cobra. So upward facing dog, you try and keep the hips lifted, move your chest forward. It's a bit stronger on our back. Press all the way back, downward facing dog. Breathe in. Exhale, press the weight of your heels backwards, hug your ribs in. Left foot steps forward, take your right knee down to the mat, lift your arms, maybe make a pistol. Let your hips slice forward, move your chest up and back. And ideally, we always want to be able to breathe. So make sure you're not holding your breath at any point. Then frame your front foot, step all the way back and in. Breathing to rise. Take your hands at the center of your heart. We move into a chair pose. So take your feet together, bend your knees and sit back. Your collarbones are wide and you imagine you're squeezing in a piece of paper, really important piece of paper, you don't want to let it drop. If you feel fantastic, you can lengthen your arms in line with your head, but try and keep your ribs connected. Keep shifting nice and low, you should feel your quads. Take one extra breath. And as you exhale, release. Lengthen your spine halfway, and this time come straight away into your high plank. Let's work and bend a little bit more our upper body. Left hand stays on the floor, twist your heels to the left, open up through your right arm into side plank. If that's too much, your knees can be on the floor. Return to your center and change. Heels move to the right, transfer the weight on your right hand, open up through the left. Back into center, really go in with the breath. Twist to the left. Slowly, fluidly open the right arm up. Keep focusing your eyes down and twist to the other side. As you resume your center, knees down or up, bend your elbows. Move your chest forward, cobra or upward facing dog. downward facing dog. Now, energize your arms so much that you can lift your right leg up behind you and nothing changes. Your hips are level and square. Shift the weight backwards. You should feel a little bit stronger stretch into your calves. Now take your right knee to your nose and shift forward into plank. Try and round your upper back. Again, press all the way back. Take your knee into the nose and shift the weight all the way forward. Last time, press back. Take your knee into the nose. Now step your right foot through. Stay up and lift. That's your crescent lunge. Square your hips. Plug your shoulders down. Just settle your eyes at the horizon. We move into Warrior 3. So you're shifting the weight fully onto the right foot. Take your hands to prayer. Incline your chest forward and see if you can transfer the weight. Flex your left foot and balance. Hug the abdominals in. Try and get the back leg high with the strength of your hamstrings and your back. One more deep inhale. It's okay to fall. As you exhale, step your left foot back. Now take your left hand on the floor and open up through your right arm into twisted lunge. Let your hips drop. Be steady onto the left hand because we go again, side plank. Swivel your hips, right foot on the outside or on top of the left foot. If that's too much, knees on the floor. That's also perfect. Take one extra breath to lift nice and high. Exhale from wherever you are, lower your hands down. Bend your elbows, move your chest forward. Downward facing dog. Catch your breath. We're gonna try the same thing on the other side. So go ahead, strong through the arms, float your left leg up. Keep it as long as you can and press your right heel as low as possible. Your left knee comes to your nose, round your back to plank. Reach all the way back and up. Keep breathing, knee to your nose. Reaching all the way back. Last one, knee to your nose. Step your left foot through and then lift up into crescent lunge. Take a moment to settle, bending the front knee, squaring your hips. Prepare the abdominals. Hands come at the center of your heart, transfer the weight forward, Warrior 3. So move slowly, pick up the back leg. Try and extend the bottom leg as much as possible, unless you got any injuries to that leg. Lift up with the strength of your back. When you're ready, wrist step back. Beautiful focus. Take your right hand on the floor, open up through the left side. Twisted lunge. Soften through the hips, open across the left shoulder even more. Stay as you are. We move into our side plank. So left foot steps at the back of your mat. You can keep them separated or you take your left foot on top of the right. Maybe your knees come down to the floor. Wherever you are, place your hips even higher. You should feel a great activation under your shoulders. Take one more full inhale. Exhale, reset into your plank. And now good news, come all the way down onto your belly, or wherever you like. Take a little rest. You can make a pillow with your hands, drop your head. If you still have lots of energy and you want to use it, let's come back to our locust pose. So, take your hands back, palms facing up. Lift your chest, lift your legs off the floor. If you wish, interlock your fingers behind your back, lengthen your arms even more. Maybe join your feet together. So you get this little extra activation through the back body. Quieten your breath, feel free to close your eyes. Beautiful, slowly release the grip. Press back, take a quick child's pose. And then refine your downward facing dog. So let's progress with that little plank shifts. When you're ready to lift your right leg up to the sky, flex your foot, keep your hips level. Take your right knee now across to the left shoulder, twist your hips. Reach all the way up and back. And take it again across. Try and aim really high. One more time, flex, lift, and squeeze. Now you're gonna step your right foot under your left arm. It's called fallen triangle. So step your foot, pause there. If you feel fantastic, left heel on the floor, open up through your left arm, like a little side plank. Lift your hips nice and high. One more breath. return with your left hand down and kick your right leg back. Step your right foot forward, pause there for a moment. We move into warrior two. So the left heel lowers to the floor, open your arms sideways and expand your body horizontally. So your right knee is bent, reverse your warrior, right arm lengthens forward and across. Left hand can support your hip. If you want to take this stronger today, grab hold of your wrist and stretch a little bit deeper. Your right knee is pointing forward, your back leg is completely straight. Take one extra breath, open more. Then right elbow comes on your thigh. Circle your left arm and place it in line with the back leg. That's your extended side angle. Your hips moving forward, your left shoulder rolling back. If you feel you're very open at this point, very warm, you're more than welcome to reach your right fingertips to the floor. If that's part of your practice, you can also bind your arms behind your back, but only do it if this feels reasonable for your shoulders. Or you can always use your beautiful brick and get the flow a little bit closer to you. That feels much more comfortable. All right, take one more slow inhale. Exhale, spin the chest to face the front. And let's lower down into lizard pose. So your hands come on the floor, pick up the back heel and walk your right foot to the right side. So make yourself comfortable for your hips. Stay still or shift your weight forward and back. So if you feel like this is a good place to stay. You can always come lower on your forearms. Or you can choose to be still, lowering your left knee down. We're gonna use the next 3 breaths or so just to really reset our energy. Open your hips a bit more. So one last breath. Your hands in line with your right foot or your forearms. And then we press back, downward facing dog. You can be still, really enjoy your breath, enjoy the stretch. If you wish to move, come to plank. Keep your legs bent or straight, bend your elbows with control. And then move your chest forward, cobra or upward facing dog. Move back, downward facing dog. So we all meet back into downward facing dog and let's try the second side. Your left leg lengthens up and back, flex your foot. Take your left knee to your right shoulder, twist your hips. We go again, move the weight of the body back and up. And then transfer it forward, knee to the shoulder. One last time, reach back. Take it across. Now, step your right foot somewhere under your right arm. You can pause here or swivel your hips completely and open up through your right arm. So that's your side plank. Lift your hips nice and high. Take one more full inhale, and as you exhale, return to center. Lift your left leg back behind you. Take a massive step with your left foot forward. Now, pause here for a moment. Your right heel spins down and you open up your arms into warrior two. Widen across the chest. Lengthen your left arm forward and reverse your warrior. So make as much space as you can between your left shoulder and your left knee. Keep your belly button in, and if you like, catch your wrist and stretch a little bit deeper. Back leg is strong and long. Take one more full inhale. Exhale, left elbow on your thigh, circle your right arm. And now imagine there is one straight line between your right foot and your right fingers. Your hips move forward and your right shoulder shifts back. Lots of core work in this practice, even when we stand. And if you want to go deeper, fingertips can touch the floor. Alternatively, you can catch your hands or wrists behind you, binding, or again, bring the flow a bit closer to you with your block. You have one more full breath, twisting your right shoulder back more. Exhale, look down, lizard pose. Take your hands inside of your left foot. Lift your right heel up and walk your left foot to the left. And again, rock your weight forward and back. You're keeping strength onto your arms. Or you can soften it down and pause in stillness. If you've got lots of availability into the hips, elbows can reach the floor in any of these variations. Take a moment to catch your breath. Really let go of any tension into the hips. And then slowly, when you're ready to move again, press your hands in line with your left foot and step back into downward facing dog. As always, you're more than welcome to pause and relax, or you can move to plank and take the whole round of vinyasa. Push all the way back and up. Walk your feet or hop at the front of the mat, your choice. Once your feet find each other, bend your knees and resume your chair pose. So the arms can be in line with your head, or you can take them into prayer, whatever you feel more comfortable. We're gonna go for a twist in a moment. So make sure your knees are really centered, sit as low as you can, and remember to keep your head above your hips. Everyone, let's get the hands into prayer and twist towards the right. So twist your chest to the right, if that's possible. You're reaching your left elbow onto the outside of your knee. Press into the hands and twist it deeper. So your hips and knees don't move. It's all about your chest. Hug the abdominals in, sit even lower. Pull the right shoulder back, one more breath. Quite lots of fire building here. Return to center and try to the other side. So twist the chest to the left if you mirror me. Reach your elbow onto the outside of your thigh, press your palms together. And try not to collapse into the head, but keep it up. Lovely, come all the way back into center, rise up, hands to your heart. Ready for your last movement. So feet together or apart, lift your arms overhead, breathe in. Exhale, let it go. Lift your spine halfway and step all the way back into your plank. Lower down, knees can be up or down to the floor. Open your chest, press back, downward facing dog. Lift your right leg all the way up to the sky. This time, bend your right knee, open your right hip. Let your right foot be floppy and really twist your hips. At the same time, shift the weight backwards. That can be quite a big stretch for your legs. Take one extra breath. From here, step your right foot forward and straight away move into warrior two. Left heel down, arms open. Prepare yourself for your balance. We move into half moon. So we shift the weight all the way to the front foot. Right fingertips find the floor or a block. Transfer the weight and pick up the left leg. So your hips are one on top of the other. Your left arm is lengthening up. And this lifted leg is really energizing. Your foot can be flexed. If it's feeling too challenging, bend your knees, or with your block, you're really getting a bit more support here. So you're taking your block in front of you, push, and you don't have to go that low. Gorgeous, come all the way down, reopen into your warrior two. Now take your hands on your hips, we twist our triangle. So take a smaller step with the left foot in and square the hips to face the front of your mat. So you have your hips facing the ground, the front, you're inclining through your chest. As you reach forward, can you bring your left hand on your right shin? Can you keep your legs as straight as possible and swing the chest to the right? So it's a twist plus a stretch for the hamstrings. If you like, you can touch the floor. If you like, you can open your right arm up, but really focus on maintaining your legs straight, your belly button in, and opening through your right shoulder. It's a big, big, complex pose. Take one more full inhale. Exhale, release your hands down to the floor. Step back, one leg at a time. Lower completely to the floor. Untuck your toes. Now, option one, you go to your locust. Arms reaching back, maybe lift your legs. Maybe interlock your fingers. Maybe join your legs together. Option two, you're coming into flow bow pose. So you're bending your knees, catching your ankles, and perhaps kick your feet up. Lift your knees, lift your chest. Giving your back something to work on. So making sure the spine lengthens, your feet lift high, your arms extend. And you still want to be able to breathe and eventually have a chat with someone at this point. Take your last breath, keep lengthening, and then release your grip. Shift all the way back. Take a rest into your child's pose. Feel all the energy you have built up. Perhaps your heart rate is quite high right now. You really breathe fully to slow it down if you need to. Come back into your downward facing dog when you feel ready. We take this short sequence to the other side. So float your left leg up, bend your left knee, open your left hip. Try and really let your left foot be floppy and twist your hips. The body weight is back. Step your left foot forward. Right heel lowers to the floor. Open your arms into warrior two. We now transfer the weight to the left. Left then comes to the front, floor or brick. Flex your right foot and float it up. Ideally, your hips are one on top of the other, shoulders same, and you're really kicking through the right foot. Your knees can be bent if you want to. And if you lose the balance, doesn't matter. Try again. You're building it up with the practice. Beautiful. Take one more full inhale. Keep lengthening back. Exhale. Step behind you. Come back into your warrior two. Take your hands on your hips. And again, small step with your right foot in so that you can twist your hips to face exactly the front. And this right foot is 45 degrees angle in, your heel pushing down. So revolved triangle, lengthen up, tilt forward. Once you arrive to a place where your hamstrings definitely feel the stretch, that's a good spot to stay. Take your right hand on your shin, pause here or twist the spine completely to the left. Then eventually, if you wish, you can use a block, you can touch the floor, and once the twist is established, your left arm can continue. But don't worry about the arm, really worry about your chest, rotating as much as possible. Keep breathing here. 2 more breaths. Keep the legs as straight as you can. And then slowly release your hands one by one. Step back into plank. And good news, we go directly into child's pose. Feet together, knees apart. Maybe flip your palms up. Let your head rest. Let go of your breath. If you want to sigh out, exhale through your mouth, go for it. Now find your way to come to seated. We'll move through both poses. So your feet will be on the floor. One last activation and then we relax. Catch the back of your thighs, roll back and draw the navel into the spine. You can stay here, that's already quite a lot of work, or you can float your feet and then eventually release your hands. So hug the abdominals, open across your collarbones and hold. If you feel inspired, maybe the hamstrings are long now, you can float your arms and your legs up and you're sharpening the V. But it's lots about your abdominals, not just about your legs. Wherever you are, take one more full inhale. Exhale, your feet refine the floor. Take your fingertips behind you, point them forward, and then move your knees forward and up for your reverse tabletop. So your hips lifting as high as possible, your eyes to the ceiling or the sky or to your knees. Feel the back body active, one more breath, and then gently release all the way down. Set yourself a bit more to the front of your mat, make sure you got space behind you and roll all the way down. Flip your palms, take your feet together, knees apart. Come into a restful, relaxed butterfly. Just let your energy for a moment settle. So take a deep breath in through your nose. And as you exhale, you can exhale through your mouth, maybe sigh out. We close with a little twist. So we draw the knees into the chest and then let the knees fold up and over to the right side. Your left arm in opposition. If you want to take this deeper, cross your top knee over to the bottom one. And maybe your head can look away from your knees. Let your shoulders melt. And then slowly come back into your center and swap sides. So knees dropping over to the left, or if you want, top knee on top, crossing. And if you find it natural to close your eyes, feel free to really listen to what your body needs. Good. slowly make your way back into your center, and you are ready for your final relaxation. So feel free to elongate your legs, rest your arms sideways or on top of your body. Your eyes closed or soft, whatever they want to rest. And notice how you're feeling after this practice. We moved quite fast. We activated every single muscle. So what do you feel in the quality of your breath, in the way your heart beats? And can you really focus on exhaling slowly so that you can slow down your heart rate as well? So you can stay here in this relaxation as long as you need to. Take all the time you can to soften and really come to full stillness. So stay there and rest. But in the meantime, I'm gonna close the practice for you. So thank you for your beautiful energy and effort. I hope you enjoyed it, and see you very soon. Thank you.